As we have seen, traditional IT architectures make it difficult for organizations to transform into the digital area and offer digital services. Let's look now into a case of an aviation ground handler, the one who is responsible for the turnaround management of the aircraft at the airport or for the cargo, the loading and deloading of aircrafts. We have the environment, as we have seen before, with an ERP system, a CRM system, the task handling suite for these people. And we have our management team of CEO, CFO, COO. And in addition, we have the customer and stakeholder environments, such as the aircrafts or the airport. The first step into digital transformation of this organization can be that we help the people on the tarmac to perform their task faster and more easily without the task to manage these data filling and data receiving between different apps or the information gathering from the vehicles on the tarmac. To get there, first step is to develop a data hub with some streaming technology where all these data are being exchanged and some data governance. The first part is a hub based on streaming technology such as Kafka or HPE Data Fabric. The components which are very important for this architecture is the data governance stream with the metadata management and the access control. In the metadata management, we gather all information on the data we receive, as well as information which we want to combine and maybe share with our users. The access control then gives the control over which data can be exchanged and accessed by the different systems or later on by the different users. For the ground handling people and the cargo people, we enable them now with a user-centric UI to get access to the relevant information based on microservices. Our ground handling staff gets access to this data via his user-centric app. He can see which flight is he to turn around. He can get all the information about the tasks he has to take, information step by step by step. He can quit when he's completed a part of the task. This information is directly shared within the data hub with the relevant systems. And we can offer these people on the ground that they have additional functions like chat function where they can communicate within the team, that they get information of a further delayed flight so that they might have more time with these turnaround at a specific flight, all these things. So we enable value generation for them, not moving between the different applications, but just looking onto their single app for this specific role. At the same time, we make sure these data are in real time being communicated with the different systems. In real time, they get the information from the airport of a gate change, of other specific condition on the tarmac, from the airline about the flight, the number of passengers, specific services for specific passengers. All this information is exchanged directly via the single UI. So the value generation for these people, for the 10,000s of people on the tarmac all around the globe in a ground handler, this is doing their daily work better and focused on their task. At the same time, we are generating something like a digital twin of all the data in this environment of the aviation ground handler. But what's in for the management? Let's look into this in our next session.